doing this?
Huh?
Are we doing this?
Oh, we're doing something.
Okay. This is Alan. My name is Alan.
My name is Alan.
Oh.
Dingus.
Oh, I'm Ryan, and he's Alan, and this is the Kayak Nerds. And this is how we decided to start the Kayak Nerds a while ago. Is we were on the ski lift, and we were like talking about kayaks, and we decided that we should talk about kayaks more often, basically.
Preferably while skiing.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about kayaks on the chairlift again. And I have no idea what the wind noise will do, but we're going to go for it. So.
And yeah, what do you mean again? It's pretty much what we've been doing the whole time.
Yeah, we just talk about kayaks, but this time we're bringing you guys along.
So we're here at Monarch. They've got a 20-something inch base, but it's actually skiing pretty good. It's a nice sunny day. Chilly as always up here at Monarch, but not too bad.
And basically,
yeah.
we're just like riding the stagnant whitewater.
Right.
And come summer, we get to do this in our kayaks. This is just what we do while we're waiting for that. Yeah.
And we might be colder in our kayaks from time to time than we are right now.
We should have worn our dry suits for today.
We really should have.
Yeah. It's not that cold. But anyway, yeah, that's the plan for today. We're gonna talk about some kayak things on the ski lift and kind of catch up. We haven't posted since July 1st or something, so.
Been busy.
Yeah, we've been busy kayaking, so now we're gonna actually talk about it. So anyway, yeah, that's the plan. All right, see you on the next lift. I looped Alan into holding it.
Why am I holding this?
I don't know.
Oh.
I can do it if you want.
Oh, I can hold things. Damn it, Ryan.
All right. We did a lot of kayaking this year. You did a lot of kayaking this year.
We both did. It was a good year. I mean, it was a busy year, but
yeah.
I think we kind of got some good stuff in.
Yeah. What was your favorite trip?
Ooh.
And I haven't thought about that yet either, so I just jumped that on you.
Low-hanging fruit. My favorite river trip was the Franklin.
Yeah?
Down in Tasmania.
Even with all the, like,
Even with all the work and the epicness and me getting sick on the first day and having a sore throat and huge portages and huge whitewater and kind of paddle till you puke and...
And that was fun?
It was great. It was like, well, it's type 2 fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not necessarily fun while I was doing it, but as soon as I was done, I was like, man, that was awesome.
Cool.
So.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'd say my favorite trip, I did a couple of raft trips this year, which was kind of weird.
Nice.
And those were fun, but I think the San Juan trip might have been my favorite. We just spent, Alan and I spent 3 nights, 4 days on the San Juan, and just got to kind of enjoy the low water, late season. There wasn't a whole lot of people out there. There was no whitewater, 0, in fact.
No, there was some.
Was there some?
There was like one easy class 3.
There's basically no
8
whitewater.
foot. Yeah, basically.
I can remember.
But the scenery is gorgeous, and that's absolutely, I agree. It's one of my favorite trips of all time. Is just doing low water, late season San Juan.
And it's just really nice to like get out and like live out of the kayak, and I don't know, I had a really good time on that trip. And then
we did 3 nights.
Yeah, 3
kayak
nights.
Self-supporting.
And we did also, I don't even know where that footage is, but we ran into a flash flood, which was really neat.
Yeah.
It was a little scary, and like we kind of lucked out in a couple ways, but that was super cool.
It was a classic Southwest style flash flood where we were camping next to Lime Creek, and we were like, the night before we're all, wonder what happens if this floods, right? Because it's been raining the whole time.
Yeah.
And around about, what, 9 o'clock the next morning?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's happening.
All of a sudden, just
there it goes.
Water gushing out.
It was amazing to see all that water come down. And
how much CFS? I keep estimating like all of a sudden went from like 1 It was like a tiny
trickle.
little trickle
Yeah.
to like 200 CFS coming out of that.
Yeah, like 200 or 300.
Yeah.
Probably got up to 4
Yeah.
when it peaked.
Yeah.
But it's in a small space, and there was nothing there before. And
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, water. It was crazy.
Well, and the really cool thing was the main stem of the San Juan had actually flashed a day before, much farther upstream.
Yeah.
So about 20 minutes after our side creek flashed and ran into the San Juan, the whole main channel started coming up, and it probably rose like what, 3 feet?
Yeah.
In the space of
it was like
30 minutes.
Tripled in CFS, doubled.
Oh, I looked at the gauge. I mean, it got up to like 6,000 CFS.
And we had started at like 2,000 or something. 3,000?
700.
Oh yeah.
600 or 700.
So it like
Yeah.
tons of water. There was a ton of debris, which was really neat. That was a really cool trip.
It was a really neat experience.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go back and do that late season San Juan every year. It's kind of just one of those post-season decompression trips that has to happen.
Yeah, right. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
And then I finally, not favorite trip, but I got on Gore this season.
Nice.
Barely. Low water. Didn't run tunnel.
Was that your first score?
That was my first Gore lap.
Okay.
And I made it through unscathed. And that was neat. That was like the intense whitewater I got on, and it wasn't much, but I was happy to get it.
Nice. Yeah, I was so busy this year. I did not get on Gore or Bailey. I was feeling kind of sad about that.
Yeah.
Glad you did.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna add another one in there. Westwater, it a raft. It was my first time rowing class 3. It was super fun.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Made it through. And that felt good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, you want to call it there or almost the top?
I don't know. Here, give me that. I'll just get off of it. What else did you do?
What else did I do?
Yeah. What else? What other trips did you like, or like river stuff did you enjoy?
Let's see. Oh, I got on Deso.
Oh yeah.
I'd never gone.
Yeah, you hadn't done that before.
Yeah, it was the first time for me. We did 5 nights, 6 days. Also kind of long days, but it was worth it. And you know, all flat watered. I mean, you're paddling like across a lake, uphill, flat water.
Wait, okay.
It felt like you were going uphill.
Into the wind.
Into the wind. You're
both
going
directions.
uphill.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. There's one day that has some kind of mini Grand Canyon-esque rapids.
Cool.
So
kind of like Westwater?
Yeah, I like Westwater. So that was totally fun. But it's just gorgeous down there.
Cool.
Good camps.
Nice. Cool. Well, we're gonna get off the lift, so we'll come back with more of our favorites soon.
Hooray!
We're back on the lift. It was a whole 3 seconds. But you were in the middle of talking about your Deso trip. Where is Deso? Who is Deso?
Who is Deso? Was the 2 canyons of Desolation and Gray.
Yeah.
And it's in Utah.
Yeah. Northern Utah?
Central-ish?
Central Utah?
Yeah, more central.
It's like above the San Juan.
Yes.
Because the San Juan's like very southerly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's above.
Somewhere in Utah.
Yeah, no, it's above Cataract and all this.
Is it on the Colorado still? No, it's on the green.
It's on the green.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it was flat water and mostly uphill, and you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great. I quite enjoyed it. It was kind of funny. I got invited on a trip, and it was mostly rafts, but everybody was kind of doing their own self-support.
Jesus.
People are gonna hurt themselves.
Oh, and there it goes.
And he hurt himself. But no, it was kind of neat. Like I say, it was mostly rafts. I actually took my katana because everybody, even though we were rafting, was kind of doing their own food, own self-support thing. We were just traveling as a group for the most part. Did
you stash stuff with people, or did you carry it all yourself?
I put some beer in my friend's cooler, and that was the only thing I would have that I took
that you wouldn't
that I wouldn't have taken if I was actually soloing it.
Right, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a great trip.
It was fun.
Yeah. Cool. And of course we did numbers laps.
Yes, a ton of numbers laps.
Yep, not nearly enough. I could do 100 more.
No, there's never enough numbers laps. I never get tired of that run.
No, me
Just
either.
take a different boat and do it differently. It's great.
Yeah, I got to try a bunch of new boats this year. You got a new boat that we haven't said anything about, really.
I know.
Yeah, tell me about your Piranha Rip Snake Dose.
Yeah, the Rip Snake also.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bright lime green and like dark gray. It's really pretty. It's called the gecko color, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it does look kind of like snakeskin.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. It is very smooth, super responsive. It's maybe, I want to do a whole like episode and whatever about this boat and things like it again in the future. But in short, it is probably my favorite, or I should say my most fun single kayak I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it fast?
It's surprisingly fast.
It's still fast even though it's like round.
Yeah, for how much continuous rocker it has, it is surprisingly fast. Yep. And the continuous rocker is, I mean, it's very, put it upside down, it's very banana shaped.
Yeah.
Which is
very
neat.
banana shaped.
Yeah, which is awesome because when you're really dialed in, you can really lean forward and back and change the characteristics of how the boat's going to handle in a rapid, like very dramatically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah.
You got to stay on it though. The tail is like razor thin, and if you're not driving it, it's gonna you're in for a bad time.
Yeah, it can catch you off guard.
Yeah.
I also got a new half slice that I don't know if we talked about. I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast, but I got the Antics 2.
Oh yeah.
As well, another Dose boat, and it is different than the Ripper. I haven't tried the Ripper, but it's not. I spent all this time watching Dane in a medium, and he can like squirt the heck out of it and do whatever he wants in a medium Antics 2. And I can't quite do that, but it is way more playful than the old Ripper 1. Ripper 1 large that I used to have, and I've been enjoying it. It's super stable. I feel comfortable running anything on the Arkansas in it at pretty much any level.
Yeah. You got the medium, right?
I have a large.
You got the large.
Yep. Okay. I don't fit in medium boats really. And yeah, I've been really liking it. It's playful. I got in a large rewind, and a medium rewind this year.
Didn't you paddle a medium rewind and you spent all of Pine Creek upside down?
Yep. I do not recommend a medium rewind for somebody that's 210, 6'3".
Right.
That was a bad experience. I thought it'd be playful, and it turned out just to be uncomfortable, and it didn't work. And maybe there's some like wiggle room to make it work, but I'm much more comfortable in the bigger boat. I did get in the large rewind, and that felt like super stable, super fast, super planted, and compared to the Antics is certainly less playful. So I was aiming for a playful half slice, and I think with a large, I haven't tried the Ripper 2 large yet. It wasn't really out this year, but once I do, I'll let you know what that's like. But yeah, no, I'm liking the Antics too. And
heck yeah, nice.
Yeah, trying to paddle as many boats as I can, really.
Cool.
Next lift, we'll talk more about boats probably, because I talked about a lot of boats. Or we tried a lot of different boats this summer.
Yeah, that was like a shotgun of different boats.
Boats. No, skis. No, boats, whatever.
Ryan, we're skiing now.
No, we're not.
God.
Is that what we're doing? I'm scared.
I'm not. Woo!
Hey, that worked out pretty good. I would do that again.
Good job.
Thanks. So anyway, yeah, we were talking about boats, and
Whee!
I bought, let's see, what other boats did I buy? I bought a Super Easy, which I'm gonna try out in the pool this winter. I don't think I can slice it, but it was fun. We tried the Nova and the Supernova.
Ooh, yeah, those were fun.
Those were fun. I'd like to get in one of those, but it's $1,700. That's just not gonna happen.
If somebody gave me one for like $500, I would probably do it.
Yeah, same. They seemed fun, but yeah, how do you drop that much on a slice boat when there's so many old slice boats that are just as uncomfortable?
I don't know, I paddled a lot of slice boats back in my day.
And that one's way more comfortable.
And that was the hands down most comfortable.
And you could do whatever you wanted. in that boat. Like you were bow stalling, you were stern stalling, you could cartwheel.
Let me put it this way. I was wearing a dry suit with full kit and my shoes over my dry suit, and I could still put my feet comfortably in that full slice boat, and it was low volume enough that I could do a flat water bow stall.
That's almost worth $1,800.
Which is unheard of.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me.
And you paddled the Nova, and you're like Nova sized, and I paddled the Supernova, and I'm Supernova sized, and I had more trouble, but I also like didn't have time to fit it and try it out, like get it really properly set up for me.
Oh yeah, no, I was.
And
like,
neither did you though.
No, my hips were like as loose as could be, and I like a tight boat. So.
Yeah, and I was loose and uncomfortable as well. So I'd like to try that out again, but it was a fun boat, and it was big enough that I would be able to get comfortable in it. Yeah, those are fun to try out. Tried that, the Dagger, or the Rewind. What else did I try? I feel like I tried a creek boat, but I can't remember. Maybe not.
Oh no, we tried was it last summer that we paddled the Scorch X?
Or was that this summer?
That's what I meant, this past summer.
I don't know, was it?
Yeah, I think it was.
That was fun too, actually.
That was super fun. I like the Scorch X way better than like the regular medium Scorch.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I agree on both counts there, because we did paddle the Scorch, like, maybe last fall or something. And then we paddled the Scorch X, and that was fun.
Yep.
There is one for sale right now in Summit, and I don't plan on buying it, but it was a fun boat. I did get a 9R2. Did you also get a 9R2? Was that this year? That was
this, yeah. So last winter, like in January, I got my 9R2, and God, I love that boat.
And I got a 9R2 large and paddled it once.
I paddled the heck out of mine.
Yeah, I'd like to paddle it more. I don't know. I like play. So someday I'll get to it. And so far I like it after the once that I've paddled it. But yeah, hard to give a review on that quite yet. Yeah, so we tried out a whole bunch of new boats. We paddled a fair amount. What else did we do? Did a lot of rafting for some reason.
Because that's also what we do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are our plans going forward?
To do more boating?
Yeah, we're gonna keep kayaking, believe it or not. I'm gonna hopefully keep my kayak instructor certification up to date. Gotta get that in. We're gonna update our woofers. We're gonna keep paddling. Yeah, we gotta update our woofers this spring. And if you don't know what that is, it's Wilderness First Responder. It's like CPR first aid for the backcountry, and it's like a 3-day course, although it looks like it's a 2-day course now.
No. So the recert is a 2-day course.
Yeah. The first one is...
To take the course, it's a...
50-hour?
It's like a 40 or 50-hour course, so you usually do it in about 10 days.
I think I did it like a compact one in like 7, and also I think they have ones that are like way more online oriented now.
Yep.
Because of COVID, so it's a little easier to do.
Yep.
But yep, we gotta go get those redone and then get to paddling. So we're looking for our next paddling
destination.
Trips. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure we'll be back on the Ark, but trying to figure out what to do next summer. And
Escalante is in there. I always got to get my early season creek boating on Escalante.
Escalante was awesome.
Escalante is awesome.
Can you hold that for a sec?
What are you doing?
And yeah, actually I forgot about Escalante. That was a great one. But anyway, we're getting off the list, so we'll see you on the next one. Sneak peek of this year. What are your plans? Do you have trips coming up? Kayak stuff? Raft stuff? Expanding your business?
I mean, there's always business stuff, but that's boring.
Yeah.
For everybody else.
Yeah.
But I have a Grand Canyon trip.
Oh, that's right.
Right in the middle of the summer. Very inconvenient timing, but so it goes.
You're kayaking?
I am.
Excellent.
I am.
Oh, and you're taking
I'm air quoting, quote unquote, safety and photo kayaking.
Oh, you're lucky.
And I'm taking my Rip Snake also. It's gonna be great.
Taking the Ripper 2 again, huh? Again, I guess not again. You've never taken it.
I've never taken it on the Grand. I'm gonna spend the entire time looking at the top of the canyon walls.
I think if I went again in a kayak, I might take a playboat.
So
I'm so comfortable in my playboat that I might do that.
I've paddled it in a real full playboat, and it was a hoot. And I paddled all but like one day, so like pretty much all of the miles.
What playboat did you take?
I took an old Liquid Logic Vision 56.
I've never even heard of that boat.
It was an amazing old playboat.
Would you paddle it now?
Yeah, actually, if I had one now, I would probably paddle it quite a bit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Vision.
The Vision.
Did it help you see?
It expanded my
It
horizons.
expanded my kayaking. Nice.
It was purple.
Well, that's exciting. I want to go on the Grand. You should invite me.
I'm sorry. It's an 8-person trip. It's full.
Duh!
It's actually a small person trip.
Small person
small.
only? Damn it, Alan. Cool. Well, I don't know if I have any kayak trips per se planned, but I'm sure we'll do something.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and put in for permits. I guess it's that time of year.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about permits and do permits.
Yep, we need to do that. And if you haven't seen, there's a ACA? No, American Whitewater. Have you answered that yet? Survey.
No, I need to.
You do need to, about river permit systems and how they could be improved or if they should stay the same. So if you haven't seen that, you should answer that because that will affect us all. Probably. And as far as the Kayak Nerds goes, we're gonna keep kayaking. And that's about it. No, we have lots of ideas, as we always do. We're gonna try and keep making podcasts. It seems like winter is a better time for us to do that because we're a little less busy. So we'll keep making those this winter. We have a couple ideas. We'd like to talk to somebody that Alan knows pretty well, like pretty well. That's an episode I'm really excited about. It'll explain a lot of things, really. And
I should talk to that person and see if we can make that happen.
Yes, you should talk to that person and see if you can make that happen. And we'll also talk about lots of other stuff. I've got some good ideas, and that's about all I want to give away.
All right.
Yeah, so anyway,
it's a good time. So I'm still thinking about boating even when I'm skiing.
yeah,
It's kind of hard to ski at the best of my ability.
yeah. Alan just said we were talking about when the snow gets better. It's still kind of early season, and there's like rocks and stuff showing. And he was like, when it gets to be high snow, more snow. So yeah,
Sums it up.
yeah. And then these poles things feel like paddles. And anyway, yeah, I think that's our plan. We had a good summer. We're hoping to make more stuff for the Kayak Nerds and paddle more as usual.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us, and we'll be doing more as we go. See you guys.
Toodles.